1, 2, 3, clap.
I miss when we don't talk over this. I don't like it.
The clap. Oh, okay. Should we start again? Should we start it? No, shit. Now I'm way late, Brogan. I'm way late. Hi and welcome to Hey Buddy Nice Podcast. I had something piffy to say about Brogan smelling like deodorant, but no, there's Brogan over there.
And over there in Australia, there's Wayne having a tantrum.
No. And then you were going to say, oh, and brute, something about brute. You know, the essence of man. But no, Wayne's actually drinking it because it's a fucking brute champagne from like 2 years ago at a hotel that he stayed in that they gave him for free.
I just wanted to point out that I don't like it when we just let the music play and then it's like we clap, then there's silence, and then you go,
hey, look,
hi and welcome to
I get it. Look, I understand. I felt this last episode as well. I felt a little uneasy. I felt a little bit uncomfortable that there was so much silence and no talking going on. But what can I do about it? I'm but a man. I don't have full control.
You're the editor.
So what you're saying is I should just record us talking about general random shit and insert that over the intro music between the and the hi, welcome to... Is that what you're saying?
I just think one of us at least should make a comment after whether or not it's
fine.
Pointing out about how well the clap went or something along those lines.
I realised something a little while ago, not maybe a couple of weeks. Like the reason that it starts off with "Hi and welcome to Hey Buddy Nice Podcast." The only reason I say it that way is because the Not So Good at This podcast, it used to start off with "Hi, I'm Wayne, and this is the Not So Good at This podcast." It's basically the same intro, but I don't say that I'm Wayne.
No, I say that you're Wayne.
I have to introduce you exactly because how awkward would it be for a podcast to start? So let's pretend. Let's do the intro again, but we're going to introduce ourselves. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, clap. It's going to be weird as fuck. It is what you want. You want some riffing over the top?
This bit I like.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Hey Buddy Nice Podcast. I'm Wayne, over in Australia, talking about stuff and myself.
Oh yeah, because you usually do your name at the end. In Scotland,
exactly.
I'm Brogan. Oh no.
It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
It's horrific.
Yeah, we're gonna let this music play out. It's got 13 seconds left. But yeah, it is a good thing. But I don't think I've ever heard a podcast where they introduce themselves. You always have to introduce your co-host. Over there, that's my co-host. That's Jimmy McJemison.
The exception being if it's only one person doing the introducing. So for
you know what?
For nobody listens to Paula Poundstone, Adam Felber introduces himself and Paula.
I just realised we may be insulting our good friends right now. I'm Jimmy. I'm RJ.
I mean, they're exact. I mean,
I'm Johnny.
They're different. They're just built different. Yeah. Okay.
That's right. They know what they're about.
They're the exception.
They understand. They understand how to make it work for them.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are entertainers. We are schlubs.
Hey, we're all there as pendulum as
Hey Buddy Nice Podcast.
Oh, hi baby.
Says there is one show business.
There is.
There's only one show business. So we are on the same playing field as them. Sure, maybe not to the same high caliber standard.
We're at the bottom of the mountain. They're sitting at least near the top, if not on the top.
I'm not saying we're not in the mailroom. we're definitely in the mailroom. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're at least upper management.
Yeah, got to be. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say, probably not CEO level or anything like, probably not even COO, but yeah, upper management.
Yeah. Known faces.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, if they were coming down to your department, you'd be like, fuck, let's pretend that we're busy. Type.
Yeah.
I don't know how much typing goes on in the mailroom. Probably a lot nowadays.
I haven't been in a mailroom
because, like,
so
postage can be done with, like, stamps.com, who are not a sponsor of this show. Other options for your postage is available. Do your own research.
I don't think we can use stamps.com in UK, which I'm very sad about.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think so either.
And it makes me sad every time. I
totally understand.
Yeah, it makes me sad whenever they mention it on Penn Sunday School because they're like, how long have you been listening to this and you're not using stamps.com? And I'm like, I can't.
You're attacking me personally. But no, anytime that Penn says expensive postage meter, I know exactly what he's talking about because I've dealt with postage meters in my professional life.
Ah.
Yeah, and they're fucking weird things. They're like fax machines for postage. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
Like you have to load credit up onto it and I don't like them.
No.
It's an odd thing. Like I don't know why anyone would have them, and I don't know who's in charge of them, whether it's the Australia Post, like actual post office, or if it's like a third party. Frankly, I don't want to know, so I'm going to put a pin in this conversation about postage. We're ending it right now.
Okay. Next topic.
Next topic. All right. Okay, we're going to work our way down from the top.
Okay.
Right. So, recently I changed medications, right?
Okay.
For as you refer to them, happy pills, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when you would pick up your little mint tin and shake it. So if you ever want to steal Brogan's medication, look for a mint tin. It may be mint, it may be a tin of medication. There it is.
That's not my actual medication. I don't know where it is, actually.
I'm going to say, I thought your actual medication was in a green tin, not a purple one.
No, it is in the purple tin is the happy pills, and the gold tin is iron tablets.
Ah, so you want to become Robert Downey Jr. is what I'm hearing. You want to become?
Yes.
Yeah. That was a thinker. That one was a thinker.
The problem is Robert Downey Jr. was a drug addict, so you have to go and then
yes,
oh yes,
I know,
it's iron, not drugs.
Yes, yeah. But it plays off both. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I was weaning off my old medication, able to start the new one right away.
Yeah.
So coming off the old one, so I take the old one in the mornings because otherwise I won't sleep.
Yep.
And I'm only on the new ones now, which is, I don't know, something to do with melatonin as well. So it helps me sleep. So I take that one at night. So I had 2 alarms set, one in the morning, one for night.
Yeah.
I was up nice and early. Alarm went off. I had my iced coffee. I was like playing video games on the TV. I was doing something for me. I was not playing on stream. I was just playing for me. And I put the pill on top of my big Yeti, right, which was filled with iced coffee, which is a big lid with a big straw in it.
Yep.
Silicone straw, because we are turtle friendly here on Hey Buddy Nice Podcast.
We are.
But I do the typical thing that everyone seems to do, right? And that is, even after your alarm has gone off, you forget to take your medication, right? It's a known thing, right? It happens, surely. Can you relate at all? Or by the look on your face, you're like, Wayne, you're alone in this.
I don't turn my alarm off until I've taken the medication.
Oh, okay. See, that's just smart.
Yeah.
That's using your noggin.
And it's good because, see, when I'm in work and suddenly you hear Paul Mattingly's dulcet,
yes,
sea shanty tones.
The dulcet tones of Paul Mattingly.
You have to dive into your bag and get the medication and take it so you can turn the damn thing off. And I just get Vicky going next to me. Drug time.
In this instance, though, I went to the full extent of getting the pill, putting it on top of my drink. But the thing is, I cannot consume at a fast rate due to the surgery I've had, right?
Yeah.
So whether I'd eaten something or had a bit too much drink, I wasn't ready to have another drink and take my medication at the same time. So it's just sitting on top.
So you should snooze.
I don't know how... Yeah, okay, right, whatever. Don't just slide away the X, sure. Voice of reason here, Brogan Hastings. Hi, and welcome to Hey Buddy Nice Podcast. Over there in Scotland, that's the voice of reason, Brogan Hastings.
You're talking to someone who's learning to deal with their ADHD, so yeah.
Yep. And so, anyway, I'd clearly forgotten about it, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, I should take my pill. And I looked down, and it's not on top of the Yeti, so I'm like, have I already taken it? Did I take it? I can't remember. No, I remember. I remember if I took it or not. So I'm looking around, like seeing if I've like dropped it on myself or on the floor. I'm looking around everywhere. It is fucking nowhere. So anyway, I finished my iced coffee. It's like, it was a good iced coffee. I put it out of my head. It's like, look, if I didn't take it, I didn't take it. If I did, I did. Whatever. If I skip it one time, it's the one I'm coming off of. Who cares? Later on in the day, like afternoon time, it's like, I should probably rinse out my big Yeti cup. I pour out the ice, go to rinse it, and there, stuck on the bottom of the inside of the cup, is the pill. And it's a slow release one as well. So like the gelatin had like fully gotten stuck on there.
Well,
I had to pick it off.
Does that mean it was in your coffee?
No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, if it is in the coffee, I will have at least gotten some benefit because it is such slow release. Like only some of like the gelatin cap would have like dissolved. Mm-hmm. It's like, god damn it. So yeah, and then I had to actually like fully like scrub out the fucking cup, and it's like, I just want to put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, you need to be careful with stuff like that because I've had instances where because mine is a capsule as well, and if the capsule dissolves and releases the medication too quickly and you taste it in your throat, holy shit, it is. I have literally taken my medication and then like 5 minutes later just gagged because I've tasted it and they're like, what is wrong with you? Like,
I used to be able to take, like, if I had to take medication, if I had to take like however many pills at once, I could just shove them all in my mouth, down them all, right? But people would complain like, but those tablets taste so disgusting. I don't give a shit. The taste is going to be gone in a matter of moments anyway.
Yeah, and that kind of sense, I only do it individually because I've tried to do that before, and that's how they get stuck in my throat. So to prevent it, I need to do it one at a time. And I do it quickly, but I have to do it one at a time.
Yeah, I mean it's seldom now that I have more than one pill at a time.
Yeah,
because that's all it is.
Yeah.
There you go. You asked for the number one topic on our list, Brogan, and you got it. That had been on there for a couple of weeks, so you know.
There we go. We could scratch that one off.
Because last week we had the Hobo Johnson update 2023, the final one of the thing.
We did.
But you said that there is a new update that we need to look forward to.
Yes. So this is for, let me just check how many weeks. It's not many.
7, 2, 5, 19.
So today's the 22nd. 1 week is
Correct.
29th. 2 weeks
That's
is the
math,
5th.
Basic, yep. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do that math.
2 weeks in a couple of days.
Okay.
So 2 weeks tomorrow. 2 weeks tomorrow, I'm going to see a band.
Wait, tomorrow for us or tomorrow from us or tomorrow for cheese bags?
Tomorrow for us.
This launches. Okay, cool. Tomorrow for us.
Monday the 6th of November, essentially. Guess what I'm going to do after work?
Okay, I know it's not Tenacious D because Tenacious D are in the UK in May. Mm-hmm. It's not Hobo Johnson because that's next year as well. Am I going to be jealous?
You might be. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'm going to stop guessing because I might kick the bit in the dick. So what is it?
I'm going to see David Duchovny's band.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
What is David Duchovny's band called? I forget. I know it.
I can't remember off the top of my head because it literally just says.
As well.
Well, no, it just says David Duchovny on the tickets.
Oh, okay. So it's David Duchovny and accompaniment.
Yeah, pretty much. But it came up on. I got an advert on Instagram last night, and I'm like, David Duchovny has a band. David Duchovny is playing in Edinburgh. So,
wow.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? So,
God damn it. I just typed in David Duchovny band in Google, and the result was Usher. It turns out from last time I Googled something, I didn't actually type, and Usher was still up there.
Yeah. So it's literally David Duchovny and his band.
Oh, yeah, that is what it's called. And his band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah, Assembly Rooms, Edinburgh. I'm going after work. And the funniest thing about it is he's playing in Edinburgh on the Monday and Glasgow on the Tuesday. Mm-hmm. The tickets are not expensive.
Of course. Yeah.
If it's
David Duchovny.
If it's really good.
$75. I think $75 is a good ticket price.
I have to translate
I don't know what that equates to pounds sterling.
To UK, to GBP. What?
Yeah, you tell me how much you paid for the ticket, and I will tell you if I think it's good.
Yeah, 75 Australian dollars is just slightly more expensive. So overall, I paid $63 in Australian.
That's all right. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Now, is it a seated venue or is it standing room only? Or
Unreserved
what is it?
standing.
Look, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Unreserved standing. And you know what? For David Duchovny and his band, you could probably get as close as you want and still be comfortable.
Well, that's the thing. I remember I've seen Matt Berry live.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. And it was a small venue. There wasn't a huge amount of people there because I don't think it was hugely advertised. But yeah, unreserved standing. You just stand against a pole, stand and watch them. I was really close. It was great.
Yeah.
So if it's really good, I might work in the Glasgow on the Tuesday and be like, I'm going to go twice.
So you say with Matt Berry, maybe it wasn't advertised as much, but then again, his music is not it's not comedic, is it? It's a serious project for him.
Oh, 100%. It's jazz. It's proper acid jazz.
Yeah, people aren't going in there expecting Jackie Daytona.
No.
If they did, they'd be severely disappointed.
Yeah, I did want him to play One Track Lover, which he has played live before. I was a little bit sad he didn't. Okay. But he is amazing live. His band are amazing live. His band is the Maples. He's Matt Berry in the Maples.
Oh.
But yeah, I have just about everything that Matt Berry's ever done on vinyl.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was one of our early topics of discussion in the podcast.
I think it might be.
When it came to music tastes. You mentioned Matt Berry.
Yeah. I tend to listen to him more at Christmas, and I don't know why. If it's just, I suppose because his is very summer solstice, fall.
Okay.
You know,
it gives spooky vibes. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Well, like his whole vibe. If you look at the album covers, it's very like Wicker Man.
Yep.
You know, that kind of.
Did we talk about this already last week? I can't recall. Oh, no, I don't think we have. I think I might have talked about it on my drawing streams, talking about, seasons versus northern hemispheres versus each other, north versus south, right? Where for someone in the southern hemisphere, like myself in Australia, experiencing a white Christmas, snowy Christmas, probably wouldn't blow our minds. But for someone like you or someone in America, a hot Christmas would be probably crazy.
A hot Christmas, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear about you guys doing like barbecues and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Because this was, maybe we did talk about this, because it was a Hobo Johnson Watch 2023, last episode, or whatever it was, where I was talking about how I almost got a pumpkin spice latte. Did I say that?
Yes.
Yeah, where it just didn't make sense, because it's like, well, it's not autumn. Why would we have an autumn taste in Australia for something that's not?
I suppose it never even clicked. It never even clicked, because for me it is autumn.
Yeah, exactly. So if we've talked about that, we're moving on. We're not talking about it anymore. We're
Stop
just
petting
abusing
your damn microphone
multiple times. It's because, look, I was having trouble with my pop filter today before coming on to the Zoom call, and this is the good one, but it's broken. But I don't know. They don't want to. Both of my pop filters don't want to sit in their correct position, so I keep on smacking this one.
Yeah.
I see you checking out your pop filter.
I think you can
making
see.
Sure it's in the right spot.
I think you can see on mine that it's off center, but it's not moving now, so that's
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So David Duchovny, are you hoping? Have you got any David Duchovny merchandise, or are you hoping to get David Duchovny merchandise?
I know that at the very, very least there will be posters. So I will be. Right. I'll get something. But this is good. This is a good sign, because if David Duchovny's coming here with his band, then Dogstar might play here, and I really, 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 really want to see Dogstar. And if you don't know,
remind me about Dogstar.
Dogstar is Keanu Reeves' band.
Oh, okay.
And I actually a couple of months ago.
Oh, you got the sealed vinyl Dogstar, the new album Dogstar, featuring Keanu Reeves and the Dogstar Band.
Somewhere Between the Power Lines and the Palm Trees, it's called. I was so excited when they announced they were getting back together, because I was like, I really like their stuff.
Okay, I don't believe I've ever heard any. What genre would you say it is?
I don't know. I'm not good at naming genres.
Would you describe it as just Keanu Reeves?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Berserker. Would you describe that as Keanu Reeves as well?
I genuinely wouldn't. I didn't realize.
Is it Berserk or Berserker?
Berserker, because there's no vowels.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought before I didn't realize that Keanu wrote it at first. I just genuinely thought somebody watched John Wick and went, "I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna take that and put that in my comic."
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. But it's possible.
It's possible.
Keanu Reeves and the band may come. You never know.
Either that or they need to go back to Vegas, while I'm there because they've been in Vegas.
Yeah. What did I see? Oh, it's not what I saw. It's what I read in the Piff book.
Ooh.
That in Penn's introduction, he said that Piff and Pop's Magic Shop will be touring sometime soon in the future.
Penn and I have had this conversation.
Motherfucker. I'm punching myself in the leg.
Penn and I were talking about it, and I was like, because we were talking about Piff's new outfit, and I said, you need an updated Pops outfit.
Yeah.
And he said, I really want one. We're trying to get it back to the UK. I was like, yes, bring it back to the UK. Do that.
Yeah.
Piff needs to come back to the UK.
Piff, Perth has been kind to you. Come back to Perth with it as well.
Come back to the birthplace of Mr. Piffles.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yes, don't come to Perth. No, do come to Perth, but don't use a cat like you did. Oh my god. Okay? Please.
Oh my fucking god, I forgot that was Perth.
I don't know if it was Perth or not, but cats are not good at magic.
No, they're not. I remember seeing a picture of that, and that cat was so fucking pissed.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah. Okay. Working from our top down. It's not often that we do this, where we look specifically at the list and work our way down. Is there something... Okay, first of all, look out your window right now. Is it a cloudy day or is it sunny?
It's sunny. Fine.
Okay, because your camera keeps on like going dark and then bright and then dark and then bright.
It's because it's windy. So what you're seeing...
Of course, wind affects the brightness.
No, what you're seeing is it's all the brightness and it's the trees moving. It's the shadows of the trees.
Okay,
affecting the brightness.
Thank you, Doctor. I understand.
Okay, good.
All right. So this next bit, if I had been given some more forewarning, I would have...
Very Australian there. This next bit.
All right, it's this next bit. If I had been given...
No!
If I was given... No, I'm talking now, Brogan. Okay, all right.
Wait.
For this next bit, yeah. If I had been given some forewarning before, like we were talking about this before we got into the recording of this episode, so it might be in the bonus content. But you said something. I would have got music for it if I had known. But this is a section I like to call fashion advice from Brogan.
So this is for you, Mother. You did specifically ask that I mention this.
Yes.
So, as you can probably tell, if anyone has ever met me in real life, I have absolutely no sense of fashion whatsoever. I dress for comfort.
Hang on. I'm interjecting there. You can't say that. You base your fashion based on your comfort level, but also the image that you're wanting to portray, which... If that is a hoodie in Vegas heat weather, that's perfectly fine. That is still a fashion statement. It's still
not a good one, Wayne. Okay, so
I don't know.
So my brother, between the two of us, Mitchell is the one who's more fashion conscious. Mitchell is always impeccably put together. It's ridiculous. So, but now that Mitchell has moved out of the house and is going travelling, my mother is having to rely on me for fashion advice. And I'm like, this is such a mistake on your part, Mother.
Your mother would turn to Mitchell for fashion advice.
Yes, so my mother would like try something on and say, Mitchell, come and look, tell me what's wrong with this outfit. And he would either say nothing.
Mitchell, come with me to Scottish department store. I need to try on clothes.
Mum might have sent Mitchell pictures of stuff before. I don't know.
Okay.
Like clothes and stuff would say, what do you think? And he would be like, But now she's having to rely on me.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I was like, this is...
I understand what you're saying now when you say about your fashion sense. Mm-hmm. At least based on... It's not... Yeah, for what your mother is looking for, she may not be able to get from you.
Yeah, pretty much. Because mostly my answer is it comfortable?
Is it comfortable? Does it have pockets?
Most of it, I don't think her stuff has pockets. But specifically, she was getting a dress. She went out for afternoon tea yesterday. A friend took her out because it's for her birthday. That was her birthday present.
Brunch Fist Epiphanies, yes.
Yeah. So she was trying on a dress and stuff and she'd got some shoes that she was trying on with it, and I was like, "You're asking the wrong person this," and she was like, "You need to step up your fashion game because Mitchell is not here." So I was like, "Look at me," and I was standing there in pajama bottoms. That had they're like Christmas pajama bottoms, and like a hoodie that had no sleeves. Just that was it, and I'm like, "Look at me! You should not be taking fashion advice from me." And she was like, "Try."
Let's talk fashion right now. We're putting the call out to your mum right now. She needs to make a choice, right? and we're not talking a coin flip. She needs to choose either you or me right now, based on what we're wearing for fashion advice. What are you wearing right now, Brogan?
Okay. The good thing is, this is my mum, so my mum knows what I'm talking about. Okay, Mum, I'm wearing that Golden Knights hoodie that you hate, that you say, the one that you love.
Well, how can you hate that hoodie? Oh my god, you can't hate that based on how excited you were that you actually fucking found it.
My mum...
There cannot possibly be any hate on that.
My mum said, the Golden Knights hoodie that you love but does not love you.
Oh, what?
Look at it,
Come
Wayne.
on.
Look at it, Wayne. It's fucking massive. It's fucking massive.
That doesn't matter. A hockey jersey is meant to be big, worn big. It can be it's not like you're wearing a fucking goalie jersey.
Yeah. So, I'm wearing the Golden Knights hoodie that you hate, Mum. Underneath, I am wearing the... I am the answer to the Chris Angel's question t-shirt. I'm wearing the sort of the grey jeans with the stretchy jean things that you don't like either.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not wearing socks.
But stretchy jeans.
All my jeans are stretchy.
Sexy jeans. Stretchy jeans that you were so happy to find, wasn't that the case? And then you went back and got more?
Yeah, that's all the jeans I wear now because fuck any other kind of jean.
Okay, before I ask this next question, I'll explain what I'm wearing, and then I'll ask this question, which may also help your mum decide on who to choose for fashion advice.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing a button up. What is I'm wearing a shirt.
What is the collar?
It is a collar.
No, is there buttons on it?
It's a collar. No. It can button up right. If I wanted to wear a tie, I could button it up to here and still wear a tie.
I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe if the collar has buttons on it, it's buttoned down.
Okay, yeah, there are no buttons on the actual collar.
Yes.
I do have shirts like that.
Yeah.
This is very tight now. But anyway, it is black and it's got Star Wars stuff all over it.
My mum hates the universe and space, so you might be at a disadvantage there.
Look, don't care. I don't care right now. The next question is what's gonna... so there's like Millennium Falcons, Death Stars, lasers and shit like that. And I'm wearing Pikachu pajama pants, right?
Yeah.
That is all.
We should also clarify, what time is it for you?
Oh yeah, like it's 8:05. It's pajama time, really.
Yeah, it's pajama time for you. Yeah. It is 1:05 here. So
So that is what we're both wearing. Now, this is probably would help with the decision process of who she should choose for fashion advice. Right now, what you're wearing, would you wear that out in public?
Mum, I am so sorry. Yes, I would.
Whereas me, no, I wouldn't. What I'm wearing, I would not wear this. Yeah. So, yeah, I think out of both of us, with the stars and universe stuff, and being that I wouldn't wear it in public, I think you are the clear choice for this showdown.
I mean, I don't know, because my mum's going to be... I mean, my mum knows I wear this. I wore this to work on Friday.
There you go. Look, the one thing I've got going for me in this showdown is that I am her favourite host of Hey Buddy Nice Podcast.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But the point of this story is that, my mum was trying on a dress and she had got... Because obviously she'd got vouchers and stuff for her birthday, so she was spending, for bits of the outfit, jumpers and stuff. But she was putting them on, and she's like, I don't know about this. And I went, no. And she was like, why? And I'm like, because that's pure white that doesn't match the white. And I was giving some really good, solid fashion advice, right?
Yep.
And our shoes.
That just came from deep within, or did you have to Google?
I channeled my inner Mitchell.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I summoned him.
Yeah. You had the Ouija board out, and you're like,
oh,
Mitchell, if you are there.
This goes back to another thing that's like, oh my god. So I'll tell you about this later. But
okay,
I was summoning
this
my
sounds
inner.
traumatic.
It's a little bit traumatic. Mitchell is definitely alive. I will say that.
Oh, good. Hey, Mitchell, I know you don't listen, but good to hear you're alive.
So yes, I've given really good fashion advice, and with their shoes and stuff, and she's like, I don't know which shoe, and I was like, okay, are you going to wear them exclusively? Are you only planning to wear them to work, or are you going to wear them out as well? And she was like, well, I really only wear it with skirts, so probably just to my work, but I might get some more to go out. And I was like, well, you want that one then, because that one is a work only shoe. And she went, and that's how this discussion started. And she was like, you need to say that for the podcast, that you gave fashion advice and I took it.
You gave credible advice.
I gave credible fashion advice.
Yeah. Cool. How did you know that it was a work shoe specific?
The vibe.
The vibe. Okay. Yeah, look, that's all you need. A vibe.
Yeah.
Look, have you considered a career in fashion? Or at least styling? Hey, just because your outward appearance may suggest otherwise does not mean you cannot thrive and prosper in an industry. See, at first I thought you were laughing for a bit, but this is legit laughing.
Oh, Wayne, you're funny. You're funny, man.
While we're on the topic of fashion, as we know, my fashion sense, if you can call it that, is basically jeans, a shirt, and like an overshirt, like a button-up shirt, open, right? Over a t-shirt.
That's certainly how I draw you.
Cap or not. A cap can be, it depends if my hair is short, if it's been cut recently, if it's stylable. It dictates whether I wear a hat. Now, something is happening that is appealing directly to me for fashion, and that is Adidas x Korn collaboration.
Oh, I've not heard of this.
Now, let me just give you a bit of history. So, Korn have a song called Adidas. In Australia, we say Adidas, right? Adidas. It's A.D.I.D.A.S. right? Yeah. As if it's a acronym.
It is an acronym.
And they've exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. It is an acronym. Now, they have worn Adidas since the very beginning, since 1993, and prior. But Adidas refused to do any form of collaboration with them because of their song called Adidas, which stands for All Day I Dream About Sex. So much so that Puma, the brand, did a collaboration with them back in the day.
Wow.
Finally, Adidas have come around, and it is a whole range of shit. Now, first of all, the things that I really want is the sneakers, right? Because they are chunky motherfuckers. They are 2000s
I'm
sneakers.
Looking at them right now.
Expect.
Oh my god.
Fuck, they are nice.
Yeah.
Right? And then they got some shirts, and they've got some jackets that have got the 3 stripes with Korn emblazoned on the front in huge letters. What I really want is, this is a Jonathan Davis classic. This is a Jonathan Davis look. Now, he had to create this himself because Adidas refused to work with them. He got a purple Adidas tracksuit, jacket and pants, purple sequins all over it.
Ooh.
They are releasing that. Yeah. This is so iconic that he doesn't even own it anymore. He auctioned it off for charity.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't have a job right now, and I want a pair of these sneakers and this tracksuit set.
How much is the tracksuit set going for?
I don't know, but the sneakers, so this style of sneaker without a collaboration is $170 Australian. So I'm picturing 200 plus for the sneakers. They come in black in like a suede or white in a leather. And so the song Adidas is from the album Life is Peachy. And on the insoles of the shoes, it's got the kid that's on the cover on the insoles of the shoes. But the way the cover works, the kid is looking in a mirror. So in the left foot, it's the back of the kid. On the right foot, it's the front of the kid.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah. Like on the tongue and on the back of one of the shoes, it says Adidas, and on the other one, it says Korn. They've done a really nice job. And it comes with 3 different sets of laces. It comes with white, it comes with black, and it comes with purple because of the purple tracksuit.
Yeah.
And even on the aglets, you know what an aglet is, yeah? If I said aglet, it's not a baby eagle. That's an egret. An aglet is the little plastic or metal thing. So like on your lace-up jersey right now that you're wearing,
yeah.
Are there aglets at the end of it?
There's not, but I know what you mean now.
No, it's tight. It's a knot. So it's like the thing that is at the end of laces.
Yeah.
Even on that, it says Adidas, but like the Korn style, in the Korn font with the A.D.I. There's a lot of attention to detail in these things.
Yeah.
And I want the shoes and I want the tracksuit.
I'm looking at it right now on Instagram. They've got the full download.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's a big crossover. It's a big collab.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff.
I do like... Yeah. Probably the T-shirts is probably more my thing. I like the trainers. Yeah. But I think I would be getting them for the sake of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Whereas,
if I got these shoes...
You know, there's no harm
if I
in
got
that.
them, I would not be wearing them out.
No.
This is like the first pair of shoes that I would have. Like, you know my Rainbow Lightning Bolt cons that I've got?
Yes.
I was very picky about where I wore them and if I wore them outside or not. I wouldn't even be to that level with these shoes. This is special event only where I know I'm not going to be walking through dirt and shit and trash.
Yes. This, I think, because this to you is almost the equivalent of me getting Penn and Teller shoes. In which case I would be like, I am buying one to wear and one to keep.
Yeah. I can picture that.
Only get one, it's one to keep. I wear them in the house. Yeah. If that.
Yep. See, I can't picture myself ever being like that. I don't think I would ever buy one to use and one to keep of anything.
I have done it, and I've got because the Penn and Teller.
Don't you? Yeah, the Simpsons figurines. Is that what you're going to say? You've got some in.
I don't have the Simpsons figurines. I have the Penn and Teller hoodie from Vegas. The one with the one that I told the one that I said I was going to steal Matt Donnelly's one before I realised you could just buy it.
Yeah. Available for purchase.
Yeah, I have one of them that's unworn. I would have bought another one of the UK tour one, but by the last night there was nothing left. There was literally nothing left. And I'm not too worried about that because I did get one, and I would rather that other people. I don't want to be a greedy bitch with it.
Yeah. And you've got a credit card to think of.
Exactly. So. Yeah, but no, I'm not opposed to buying duplicates of things so that one is kept pristine.
Yeah, okay. But if it was something very nice, maybe I would. But I can't picture what, like, because I'm the kind of person who like I open everything. Like, I opened my deck of Piff cards, which you haven't even opened, that came in the Piff Collector's Edition, Deluxe Edition.
Slightly different, though, because I collect.
Yeah.
I have collections of playing cards that are unopened.
So do I. I do as well, but I've opened every single deck.
I suppose, yeah.
I've got 30-odd decks, and I've opened them all.
I do have...
Oh, where was I? Fuck. Talking about decks, you know that Cyberpunk deck that we both bought in, like, CVS or whatever?
Yes.
That is a whole series. They have a whole series of Bicycle Cyberpunk decks.
Yeah.
Oh,
did you not
I want
know?
them all. No. I saw them in Sydney.
Bicycle do like a lot of a lot of variants of their own styles. So yeah, there's quite often that I'm like, I like this and I want it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, but you're also the kind of person who buys variant covers of comics. So.
I am. Well, exactly.
Yeah,
That's probably
it's-
the best example of it. Yeah, I do buy variant covers.
Yeah. I sent you a photo earlier this week saying it begins.
you?
It is the start of spider season.
Oh, fuck. Was that this week?
It is spider season 2023/24. That photo I sent you, I will post it on socials. It is a tiny little... It is a baby spider. It's tiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can look at that. It is tiny.
Yeah.
I tell you, things aren't good. It is only the start of spider season, and I've already found a big black spider in my house. Inside.
No.
It is not often that they are inside. It's not good.
Is that a huntsman?
It was... No. This is... I would consider it a window spider.
Right, okay.
So I won't post photos of it, but if you Google black widow, not widow, window spider, a window spider Australia, that'll give you an idea. Not you personally, I'm talking to the cheese bags here. You don't have to do it.
I feel like I need to know.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at your reply, and it's a dude with a flamethrower.
Yeah. Redback spider.
Oh, no. A redback is like a black widow. It's got a red stripe on it and it will kill you. No, just search. Okay, I'll Google right now.
Black. Oh, it's coming up widow. That's why it is.
Yeah, window spider, or maybe no. Grass spiders aren't black.
Holy!
Hang on. I need Australian black window spider. Hang on. I don't know. You might need to send me a link.
Of
what you're seeing.
Oh, fucking hell. I didn't really look at it when I dropped the phone because all I could see was this person's hand and this fucking massive spider. Now that I look at the caption...
Oh, no, that ain't it.
Now that I look at the caption, it says Black Widow Spider PVC figure. So I'm like, that's probably okay.
Yeah. Look, I can't... Okay. This might be the closest...
Black House Spider.
Black House Spider, yeah. Let's search for that. Like, I don't think they're going to kill you. Ugh, no, they look scarier. I don't like any of them. I'm going to... Why are we searching this shit? Let's stop it. I'll find one and I'll take a photo and I'll post it if I see one. But I don't want to look up pictures anymore because they just bring up scarier looking spiders.
Yep.
Anyway, it was... So you see this thing behind me, right? Mm-hmm. This big Halloween decoration I've got.
Yep.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. So on my streams, I've been trying to keep it spooky. Yeah. Right? Like, I was doing a thing where I bought a bag of little skulls and I started off with one skull. And then as the stream continued, it updated to 2 skulls and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Like, without, like, I wanted someone to notice that it was changing, right? And no one did. No one noticed that it went from 1 to 12 skulls. So whatever.
You were just that entertaining because I'm imagining this was on Cat Cam.
Yes, on Cat Cam, exactly. But then I was like, well, let's spook it up. I've spoken about this already. How like I've been like my pre-roll for drawing streams. How like I need to like wait for audience to arrive and like the weird Furby demon creature. That was the idea with this keep out sign. There's a big sign. I reference it every time, and I've been putting like things behind it so you can read it even better. Yeah. And I'll take a photo and I'll post on socials. And I'll say, actually, you know what? I'm going to do this right now because this is how I did Saturday's comic stream. I opened it like this. So I'm going to change my lighting. So we'll go. The kitchen bulb is offline. I can't control it. There we go. It's hard to tell at the moment because Kez has the TV turned on, but the light is like pulsating.
I can see a little bit,
up to red and down and then blue and down, and you couldn't really read what was on there.
Yeah.
And then I would turn on the light as normal and reveal that there was a big thing, like a big door that said... a big door that says keep out, and there's like written in blood and there's bloody handprints all over it. But I'd only refer to it as it's clearly a door and not 2 picture frames with a bed sheet over it to look like a door that says keep out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Anyway, one of the streams, I had my chroma key green fabric behind it because I wanted to try and have green screen zombies or some shit behind it, but it didn't work because I didn't have the right lighting for it. Things like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I had done that, I folded up the green screen, put it in front of it.
Yeah.
The next day, to get ready for the stream, picked up the green screen, and it was not folded correctly. I was so angry. I was getting really pissed off with it, and I couldn't fold it properly, and I started shaking it, and one of these fucking big black spiders fell out of it. Yeah. Which means they have access. They have entryway into my house. It's not good. Spider season is terrible. Last year, we kind of got away with it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't too hot. When it's really hot, the spiders come out. And the forecast for this summer is fucking sweltering. I'm not looking forward to it at all. There's going to be spiders. There's going to be spiders in the pergola. I need to get some kind of surface spray to stop them from coming in. No. Just no. Brogan.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about Murder Party Podcast?
Because you need to leave or because I need to leave?
Because I need to leave.
That's fine. I need to as well. I was waiting for the good opportunity.
Okay, we shall both just leave and we'll reconvene at a later date.
Okay.
Cheese bags will be back.
Hold that thought, cheese bags.
So you return. I don't believe it. This is how much I do not believe it.
Double sig.
Yes.
Double fag.
Call me. And we've returned to your regularly scheduled podcast episode. There we go. It's like nothing even happened for you, dear cheese bags, listening at home or at work or on the road or wherever you happen to be when you listen.
But
and
so
look,
much
you can
has
listen wherever
happened
you
for
want.
us.
Oh gosh, it's been I've aged. I don't know about you.
Emotionally, mentally, I don't know.
Yeah. Physically, technically, yes.
Technically,
as well,
yes.
but yeah.
That's how physics works, even though physics does not exist.
Yeah. Does not exist.
Time does not exist.
You don't believe in physics.
I don't believe in physics.
Yeah. Where we last left our heroes, Wayne was discussing about giant black spiders. So black spiders aren't the only thing of giant proportions that I've been dealing with. And you were aware of this as well, because I sent you a photo of this big fucking boy that was on the fly screen window.
Yep.
The fly screen door. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I do, kind of, yeah. It was horrific.
I even sent you a picture of a Pikachu for scale. It was like a giant fucking grasshopper.
Yeah, I remember this.
Oh, it was I did not want to deal with it. I just left it there.
Yeah.
So I took Kez to work, dropped her off, came home, and it was off the door, and it was now on the brick sort of step, and I was saying, no, I don't want you here. You need to leave. You need to fucking go. You need to get out of here. And Kez's mum from the big house is like, is everything okay? It's like, yeah, there's just a big grasshopper here. It's like, oh, okay, is it fine? It's like, yeah, I'm just telling it to leave. I'll post the photo of the I'll post the photo of it as well on the socials. But yeah, no. What is with these? It's GMOs. That's what it is. That's fucking genetically modified organisms. That's what's happening. Mm-hmm. It's too many. So we were talking about spooky stuff and streams. Mm-hmm. On stream, I've been playing some games. The most recent release being Super Mario Brothers Wonder, right? And it is trippy as fuck. I feel like you need to be doing magic mushrooms to play this game.
Oh, really?
I look at these stages and I think to myself, hang on a moment, Shigeru Miyamoto approved this? They are insane. There is a whole stage where, stages are normal until you get the Wonder Flower, right?
Okay.
And then they go fucking psychedelic. Mm-hmm. And I only refer to it as the Wonder Flower because of our good old friend Werner Herzog. Yes. So until you get the Wonder Flower, the entire Mario world is just beige. There's nothing exciting going on. And I have a drop for any time I need to say wonder or wondrous or anything like that I overuse, and it is of Stuart in Letterkenny going, wondrous. It is the perfect drop. I like it more than my Are We Live drop. I'm overusing it so much.
Oh, no.
But that's not that. No. I've got a new love and respect for the Are We Live drop as well, because I've implemented a replay feature into my streams.
Ooh.
So if something cool happens, I hit the replay button, it replays it, it comes back to the regular stream, and it goes, Are we live? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it's really good. It's good. So Super Mario Brothers Wonder is good. So my favorite stage so far, a little bit, maybe a tiny bit of spoilers. So let's hit the spoiler music, hey?
Okay.
There it is. So my favorite stage, it appears in like the first sort of world area, and it's called Piranha Plant Parade or something like that. Piranha Plants on Parade. I don't know. It's like a basic normal kind of stage until you get the Wonder Flower, and it becomes. You haven't played through Portal 2, have you?
I've not finished it, no.
Oh, shit. So I can't even refer to it as that. Okay. Have you played Sackboy's Big Adventure?
Parts of it
Or whatever
years
it's called.
ago. Oh, is that the new one?
The on PS5, yeah.
I've not played that, no.
Oh, God. Okay. I don't have reference points for you. Basically, you get the Wonder Flower, and this big song and dance happens of piranha plants singing and dancing. It is amazing. I love it. It is so good. I've played the stage like 4 times. That's how good it is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So there's a part in Portal 2 where there's the turrets serenade you, right?
What?
And you're probably not up to that. Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah. You need to play through Portal 2, friend.
I have a vague recollection of seeing something similar, but I think it was
You've
like...
probably seen it online.
I don't know if I've seen that, but I want to say it was like them singing This Is Halloween?
Maybe, yeah. In Gary's mod, quite possibly.
Yeah.
But like in the first Portal, the big song was...
Still Alive.
Still Alive, yeah. For the second game, it was Just Want You Gone. And it's in that. Anyway. Yeah. But in Sackboy's Big Adventure, or whatever it's called, there are musical stages. And one of them is, I think it might be to Let's Dance by David Bowie. It might be a different song, I can't remember, but it's really good. And that's the only thing I can sort of draw parallels to. But we've done about a minute of spoilers. That's enough. So we'll fade that out. There we go. So no more spoilers for Super Mario Brothers Wonder. It's not really a spoiler. It's just explaining. It's talking about a stage. It's not like other power-ups or anything like that, which are getting spoiled for me online, which is annoying. So annoying.
I will say,
but that's not the only.
I want to say just one quick thing about Super Mario Wonder is the fact that I want to say it was on Tumblr last night, and a video clip of it came up, and it must have been like an advert for it. Because this is the game where they get the thing that turns them into elephants. Is that right?
Yeah, elephant power-up. Yeah.
So this one, it's a video on Tumblr, and it's basically Bowser and Peach, and Bowser pulls out a flower and hands it to Peach. And then it's that thing that turns them into an elephant. Peach gets that, turns into an elephant, and Bowser's like, what the fuck? Drops the flower and pulls out a bigger bunch of flowers. And I'm like, Bowser is king.
Yep.
That is some king behavior right there.
I did see a meme where, where it's the guy and the girl walking down the street and the guy's turning around looking at the other girl.
Yeah.
So it's that. So it's Bowser walking down the street with Bowsette. You remember the whole Bowsette thing?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. And he's turning back to look at Elephant Mario. Yeah. I'm going to say it. Like, I'm not a fan of Elephant Mario.
I don't hate it.
You have not played the game.
That's true.
So you don't know.
What I mean is I don't hate the design.
Yeah. Look, as a power-up, I'm not a fan. But in the game and the styling of the game, it is fucking amazing. Like, there are things like... As you're approaching some enemies, they freak out because you're a giant fucking elephant. Like, you start coming to... Because you know a Goomba's MO, right? It is walk left and keep walking left at all costs.
Yeah.
Right? No matter what happens. So you approach it, and it starts to, like, get a little bit scared. you jump to go and land on it, and it's like, it freaks the fuck out.
Okay.
And then you destroy. It's great. It's really good.
Okay.
But
I
no,
like that.
in terms of power ups, it's no raccoon Mario. It's no cat Mario. It's
Yeah.
But there are other ones as well.
Yeah.
In the game. So look, I think you would appreciate in like the first world, the overworld music. Mm-hmm. You would appreciate it very much because there is a lot of clapping going on. And I reference it so much on the stream.
Like, I thought you were going to say it's like some jazz, it's got a little bit of Jonesy sound, or it sounds a little bit like the nanny thing. No, just the clapping. Just Brogan just sitting there like...
No, it's like do 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 do. So yeah, I feel like you would appreciate the clapping. Same with Mifa. Mifa would probably appreciate the clapping as well.
Mifa does love the
absolutely. But that's not the only game I've been playing on stream.
Mm-hmm.
I also started playing Detective Pikachu Returns.
How is it?
I've not played the first one, and can I just say, Twitch, I'm shouting you out right now. Get your shit together. Detective Pikachu Returns is not a selectable category in their playable games. So I have to set it as Detective Pikachu. Look, I'm enjoying the fuck out of it, but that might be for other reasons for other people, compared to other people.
Yeah.
Because I like to fuck it. I like to have fun with the games. I like to make fun of the games. Like, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption, and I'll speak like John Marsden. I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson. I mean, fucking Pikachu, Detective Pikachu, made for me. Right? I'll talk in the Detective Pikachu kind of voice all the time. He interviews the Pokemon and he has some questions so often. And because so much of the game is all just text and not cutscenes, I am having to pull out some Brent Mukai fucking level shit. I'm having to do so many voices.
I thought I'd heard a clip of Detective Pikachu actually talking.
Detective Pikachu, he does it. He's not full on detective. He's not like this. So this dame walks up into my office and he legs for days. Not like that. No. But he still talks kind of like a detective.
Well, as in, because I remember the first time I heard it, and I was like, "Why is the voice so low?" I was like, "What the?" Genuinely, I was like, "What the actual fuck?"
It's great. It's perfect. That voice, and then anytime I'm reading as Tim, I'm basically just reading as me. And then any other character, I'm trying to emulate their voices from the cutscenes, and sometimes they are terrible, like as in the actual voices.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I have to emulate that. Oh goodness, that's difficult. That's difficult. But no, I'm enjoying it very much. So, I completed the first detector thing mission,
Cool.
and I'm partway through the first real missions. I've done the tutorial.
That's not bad.
And it's very self-referential as well. Like, they refer to the first case as like a good tutorial case. Like,
right.
Detective Pikachu calls it that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've also been playing... I don't know what the fuck she's watching. It is. It's Limp Bizkit. I'm like, that looks like Sam Rivers doing this. I recognize that sort of head movement. The other game I've been playing is Golf Story on the Switch. Are you familiar?
No.
It's an RPG golf game. And it is Australian developed. It's made by Australians.
Well, there you go.
And it's not like this. It's 2D, top-down sort of isometric kind of view. 2D, we'll call it 2D. It's not isometric because it's not like it's Diablo or anything. But being that it's Australian made, there are so many jokes in there that you will not understand if you are not Australian. It is insane, like the level of comedy that is in there. It's almost at a level. You haven't been watching the current season of Taskmaster, but there is a contestant on it, Sam.
You've told me.
He is Australian.
Yeah.
Yep. This latest episode, for the prize task, bring in the best thing with 5 things on it.
Okay.
He brought in Pluck a Duck.
Now, I've seen a clip of this. Tell me more about this.
So Pluck a Duck is a real thing. Greg did not believe that Pluck a Duck is a real thing. It's from a show called Hey Hey It's Saturday. Julian Clary, one of the other contestants on this season, has been on Hey Hey It's Saturday as well. And Sam turned to him for help on this to prove that it's a real thing. And Julian was like, yes, it wasn't a highlight of my career. But no, Pluck a Duck was a psycho. It's a guy, it's a person in a costume, in a duck costume.
Yeah.
And the duck just causes fucking havoc, right?
So it's
That's all it
essentially
does.
you're Mr. Blobby.
Very much like Mr. Blobby. Yes. Yeah. To an extent. But before Mr. Blobby existed.
Yeah.
Absolutely before Mr. So Mr. Blobby is the UK's Pluck a Duck. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But anyway, in Golf Story, there are jokes in there that you would not get if you were not Australian. For example, there's a person who runs a food van and they sell sausage rolls. Yes, I'm aware sausage rolls and pies exist, right?
Yes.
Meat pies exist in the UK. But the person who runs the truck is complaining that they can't have a meat pie because they have to sell them. They can't just take one from the cart and eat it. And you come across a meat pie, you microwave, and you take it to her. And she's like, "Oh, thanks so much for the meat pie. All I can give you is this," and she gives you $4.20. Right? That joke is fucking hilarious because there is a joke in Australia, right? It's very much like, okay, so this is the joke.
Is this a 420 joke?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It is not a blaze-on joke.
Okay.
So say you were looking for something, right? And say we're both. I've come to visit you in your hotel room at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
And you're looking for something you can't find.
Yep.
And I say, "Oh, have you looked under there?" And you're like, "What? Looked under where?" And I just start laughing because you just said underwear.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So the joke in Australia is, "Hey mate, have you got a pie cost?" And they're like, "What's a pie cost?" "About $4.20.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the amount she gave you for the pie.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So there's so
Just
many in-jokes like
little
that.
things like that. Okay.
Yeah, and the language that they're using is very typically Aussie as well. It's very good. And it's a good game as well so far. I recommend Golf Story. I'm late to the party on it, but you should play it. It's, yeah. And there is a lot of golf going on, but it's not your typical golf either.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. It's a fun game. All right. We're starting to get long in the tooth, and we prefaced this last episode. We did say we had some user-submitted art crime to get to. Yes. So we need to talk about this art crime, which has been submitted to us by a friend of the show, Chris Archer.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Now, I'll share my screen so we can just discuss it. So we can discuss that one. Share screen. All right. So
It does make me
for
laugh whenever I
starters,
see it.
It is a great in-joke because it's in the classic. Now, okay, I just have to let me preface this as well by saying it's just been announced that in Perth, Western Australia, we are getting a second IKEA store.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that is very relevant because this is the IKEA logo in the classic IKEA yellow and blue. But in the blue letters of IKEA, it does say self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Yes.
Which is an in-joke, not technically for Hey Buddy Nice podcast, but and not even really technically for Ice Cream Social.
It's technically
it really
a
is our
PSS.
grandfather's. Yeah, it's our grandfather podcast PSS.
Yeah.
Because it's about acronyms.
Yes.
This has been an acronym-heavy episode, hasn't it?
Oh, but yeah.
Now, we were starting to talk about this a couple of days ago, and you were going to say something about it, and I stopped you because I was like, no, we'll talk about this on stream. You can't remember right now.
No, I can't. I think that was what I was going to say, is that it's not really an us joke. It's,
okay. That could be it. That could be it. But no, Chris has sent in like the Brogan has done nothing wrong before, and said that their main thing
art.
Yeah, it's text, usually like textish based.
Yeah.
And I remember on the Brogan has done nothing wrong that there was the gradient going on, and they gave us advice on how to do ways of doing gradients, which is very helpful, especially when it comes to using programs like Procreate for me, because they don't have a gradient function.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's because it is. I mean, I don't want to say it's not. It doesn't look hand drawn, because it is clearly straight lines.
Yeah.
But it does have that artisanal look to it. I want to call it artisanal.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Artisanal.
Sure.
Based on that, it looks handmade. It looks handmade. Because there are two letters in this, in IKEA, that I fucking hate drawing. And that is an E and an A.
You don't like vowels.
Well, O, yeah. A U and an O is fine. An O is just a circle. A U is pretty easy. It's pretty symmetrical. Even though an E is pretty symmetrical.
Yeah, and an I is just a line.
Yeah. An E is symmetrical vertically, not horizontally, which makes it harder to do. Because I can never get like the spacing between like the legs of the E that jut out right, but that I think that lends itself to this particular art style, looking more handmade and artisanal.
Yeah.
You know what it does remind me of to a degree is that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see it done like this, actually, is the Ice Cream Social merch, where it says, from a distance, the shirt says Salt Pork, but when you get close to it, it says Matt Manningly's Ice Cream Social. Mm-hmm. That would be cool. I would like to see that as well, done like this. So it says IKEA from far away, but up close it says self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Mm-hmm. Yep, which is the correct answer to any acronym.
Yes.
Yep. So Adidas stands for
self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yep.
And if you go to IKEA, you're not going to Ingervar, whatever the blah 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 stands for.
Oh, you're going to the one.
You're going to the self-contained underwater breathing apparatus store.
Yeah. Ichibon, corn, execute, anal. That's what I see when I see that.
I know that it's the guy's name and the initials of where he grew up.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what they are.
Clearly, the EA is East America because that's where he grew up. It's not really a Swedish brand. It's East America. When you go to IKEA...
Campard, Eltremand, although I don't know why... Oh, and Angyard.
Yeah, exactly. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Exactly.
Yeah. When you go to IKEA, how often do you go to IKEA? Once a year? Twice a year?
Maybe.
Less? More?
It's been a wee while, but...
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go through phases.
Do your IKEAs have the food hall thing as well?
Yes.
Like where they sell the meatballs and shit? Have you ever eaten there?
Have I ever eaten in an IKEA cafe?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is your opinion on... Okay. Well, without any context, on the Steve Zahn Moody Octopus scale, how would it rate the dining experience?
Probably happy optimist. Like, I have good memories of going there. I mean, I'm always a bit uncomfortable with food halls and that kind of thing. But, like, my memories of being in an IKEA cafe are always good. It was usually, you know, it was usually my dad would take us and that's where we'd end up for lunch. My mum would be like, are you fucking kidding me? My last memory of going to the cafe would be 2014. Maybe, I think. Okay.
That's almost a decade ago.
20... Jesus. Which I only know because...
When you were like 20 years old.
That's horrific.
That's like talking about hair to Chris. Fucking hell. That's a trigger for you.
Yeah, it's a little bit. But yeah, no, it's when I was getting my room done and we were getting like bookcases. It's the first time I got bookcases. These bookcases, actually, that used to be in my room.
Okay.
So yeah, I have good memories of it.
I rate it a sad octopus because I've never been impressed with the food. But what I do always like is the I don't know if it's the same over there, but here, so you pick up the tray, you drag it along, you say I'll have that, and they like give it to you. You put it on your tray, then you take it to the checkout, you pay for it. When you're done with your tray, you take it over to this like tray conveyor belt thing.
Oh.
Which takes it all like behind the scenes.
Oh no, we don't
like
have that.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. I'm going to go there just to take a photo of that conveyor belt, just to send you. Take a video, to send you.
We have the sort of trolley things that's like the big metal stand thing that you just put your tray on and then they wheel it away.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah. See, look, I've got memories of IKEA. Like, I don't really like going to IKEA because it's so time consuming. It takes up a lot of time.
I just want to buy everything. I love building IKEA furniture, so I want to buy it and build it.
I can build it. It's fine. I love it. I don't like it even.
I do.
And it's going to get me something. It'll get me something. You know, it serves a purpose. What about as a child, as a wee child, going to IKEA? Did they have the ball pit?
I don't remember the ball pit, but I do remember them having a slide that you went, because it was upstairs. It was the bedroom stuff and the bed and bunk bed, all that stuff, and then there was a little doorway slide thing into the children's area. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Okay, so it's still in the main shopping area of IKEA on the floor plan.
Oh, are you talking about the where the kids get dropped off?
Yeah. See, for me as a child, I honestly thought children were not allowed in IKEA. Yeah, I thought they had to get dropped off into the playground with the ball pit and shit.
Oh, yeah, our IKEA does have that, and it's the first thing you see when you walk in. I don't think I would have appreciated being dropped off there, and I think I would have made it known. I did not appreciate it.
I want to look at all the Swedish shit, goddammit.
I want to look at the little tiny toy things.
Yeah.
That cost 50p.
Oh, wow. Fucking hell, that's cheap.
Yeah.
There's nothing that cheap in IKEA.
I don't think they exist anymore.
A couple of years ago for Christmas, I did buy a analog wall clock, yay big, and I drew my classic not so good at this guy in the pose and gave it to my brother for Christmas. And that was pretty cheap. Things like that.
Yeah.
I've got a mirror that I intended to use in the shower for shaving that I got for a couple of bucks. No.
I got a shark.
They do have some cheap shit, sure. Oh, you do have the shark?
I have the shark.
I feel like you're meant to have the shark.
Yes.
You have no choice.
I have no choice. I have the shark.
Yeah.
His name's George.
You have the shark. George. I believe that the IKEA shark has an actual name.
He does have an actual name, but I can't pronounce it.
Okay, well, I'm looking it up. The IKEA shark name is Blahage. Blage. There's an accent over the first A. BLA with an accent, HAJ. Stylized as Blahage. Swedish pronunciation is Blowhage.
Blahage.
Blue shark. Colloquially anglicized as Blahage. Blahage or Blahage is a plush toy manufactured and sold by Swedish company self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
There's different sizes. I didn't realise there was a little one as well.
Oh, yeah. It's like a... Yep.
I've got the big one, obviously.
They could be... Yeah, obviously. Why would you not?
Yeah. Because I wanted to use him as a pillow, that's why.
Yeah. Pillows are good. I'm up to the part in the Piff the Magic book volume 1 where he's explaining packing the tacula with the dog food can trick, and that you may notice that there to the left of the tacula is a soft cushion. That is for Mr. Piffles. Because I do not want him to be uncomfortable by sitting in the tacula. Yeah. Oh goodness. Look, do we want to talk about our own art follies?
I think we've maybe gone on a little bit long.
Yeah, we're about done. I'm happy to keep my art folly. I'm working on something that I want to turn into something, so I'm happy to keep that. I've posted already about it on Twitter, and yours is just a PSS postcard. How are they going? Are you still producing postcards, or are you ahead of the game for that, so you don't need to worry about it?
I'm very thankful that I'm ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Although I do notice that they're sending them out 2 at a time. Not 2 a month, thankfully. But
okay, every second month.
A bit like how ICS are doing their stuff. Yeah. So cool. That's okay. But
unlike us, who are on top of the game and send it monthly. Yeah.
Although technically we are on the same schedule, just staggered.
Yeah, that's correct. We are on the schedule. And speaking of which, if you would like to receive an envelope filled with stuff in it from us, it's as simple as going to patreon.com/nicepodbud. You know what? You can go to that website, or you can go to nicepodbud.com/Patreon. Your choice. Dealer chooses. That's what I say when I'm out drinking with a buddy and it's their shout and they're like, what do you want to drink? I'm like, dealer's choice. So it's dealer's choice in this case as well. But you can also reach out to us on the social media websites at NicePodBud. But you can also talk to Brogan directly, personally. Reach out, have a chat, a conversation, deep and meaningful, at 7 Billion Needles for Brogan Hastings.
And if you want, I don't know, talking shit, it's Wayne Geo.
Life advice, if you want life advice, perhaps. I'm the perfect person for that, yeah?
I don't think either of us are qualified to give life advice. Look at us. Look at us, Wayne. Look at me.
Look at us.
Look
We're
at me
wearing
in my
Pikachu pajamas, oversized hoodies.
a hoodie that I love that does not love me. Yvonne Hastings with the absolute fucking savage takes.
Right. I think that's it. That's it. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and having a listen.
As always, stay fresh, cheese bags.